comes a handoff. Breaks free.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cornhuskers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Parker. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
You bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And in 1st down, right back to the running game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. It's Dampier. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Utes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Muscles past the defender. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Utah! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. That deep shot is hard for a big gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Huskers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick, couldn't come up with it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Defense is coming after him. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch. It's Simmons. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming out. To the air. It's Dampier. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. Booker of Nebraska has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Utah. 14.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw them.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Huskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Looking for a gap, it's Parker. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. It's a shotgun run call. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Utes will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking to scramble. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Utes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Parker. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can and the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a take.
Boy, in this shotgun era, we're seeing more and more fumbles on quarterback sneaks. Seems like a simple play, but the quarterback's got to ride the center snap. Here he doesn't do a good job of securing the ball. It's on the ground, and the defense comes up with it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's free around the 15. Oh, but he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 20. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Throws it to the right. What a catch!
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Utes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The sure hands. It's Hunter. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the runner takes off to his right. Past the 30. Great effort there to make something happen, but they bring him down, and that will wrap up the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Nebraska, 35.
The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He has first down yardage at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Finds his man. It's Bentley. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Running out of time in the pocket. Ball comes loose. The defense scoops it up.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Utah offense takes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Utes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. Inside the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the 3rd. Well, Kirk, Nebraska has the lead here. You played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He's running out of time here, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Utes come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Now the try here for the extra point.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Handoff heading left. Makes an open space.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Here's the second down play. Grinding away with their running game. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute.